Hello students, so in this video we will be solving questions from the topic sequence and series. Before watching this, you can kindly watch part 1 of this series. Okay, the questions is, let the arithmetic mean of this be 5 by 16 where a is greater than 2. Alpha is such that a 4 alpha beta alpha b are in AP, then the equation has okay fine. So there are three variables here, a, b and alpha. This is in AP, right? Now, and the quadratic equation is in terms of a, alpha and b, right? So we will do one thing. Let a be equals to 4 minus d, and then alpha will be equals to 4 plus d, and then b will be equals to 4 plus 2b, since they are in AP, right? Is that clear? Yes. Now the arithmetic mean of that is 5 by 16. That means 1 by a plus 1 by b by 2 is 5 divided by 16. That means 1 by a plus 1 by b will be 5 divided by 8. I hope you have understood this. And a is simply 4 minus d, and b is, I think, 4 plus 2d. So students, you should appreciate this point. Why did we write everything in terms of d? So that we get a single equation in terms of d and we can easily find d, right? So if I take LCM, I get 4 plus 2d plus 4 minus d divided by 4 minus d into 4 plus 2d, and that is equals to 5 divided by 8, right? So we get, in the numerator we get 8 plus d, but if I cross multiply, I'll get 5 into, now 4 into 4 is 16 plus 8d minus 4d minus 2d square, right? So we get 64 plus 8d will be equals to, now 16 into 5 is 80, 8d minus 4d is 4d, 4d into 5 is 20d minus 10d square. So if I rearrange, I get 10d square minus 12d minus 16 is equals to 0, and if I divide with 2, I get 5d square minus 6d minus 8 is equals to 0. So 5 into 8 is 40. I think we can write this as 5d square minus 10d plus 4d minus 8 equals to 0. So I can definitely take 5d common. I get d minus 2, and 4 into d minus 2 equals to 0. So d minus 2, if I take common, I get 5d plus 4 equals to 0. That means d will be equals to 2 or minus 4 by 5. So dear students, is telling us that the value of a is greater than 2. If a is greater than 2, that means d cannot be, if d is 2, a will be 2. So that means d cannot be 2, d is simply minus 4 by 5. So a will be 4 minus of minus 4 by 5. So I guess we get 20 plus 4, 24 by 5. I guess we are correct, right? So once we just check, 4 plus 2d plus 4 minus d, 8 plus d to 8 is equals to 5 into 16 plus 18 minus 4d minus 2d square. Yes, 4 plus 8 is equals to 80, 20 minus 10, so 10d square minus 12d minus 16, 5d square minus 16 minus 8. Yeah, product of the roots is 8 by 5 minus 8 by 5, and sum of roots is 6 by 5. Yeah, correct. I think this is correct. So a is 24 by 5, dear students. So what is he asking? Alpha cha. So what is alpha? So a is 24 by 5, and alpha will be 4 minus 4 by 5. 4 minus 4 by 5 will be 20, minus 4 will be 16 divided by 5, and b will be 4 minus 8 by 5. So that will be 20 minus 8 is 12 by 5. So what does the equation become? Alpha x square. Alpha is 16 by 5. Therefore the equation will become 16 by 5 x square minus ax minus 24 by 5x times x, right, plus 2 times, I think we are doing it right, yeah, 2 times alpha minus 2b. Alpha minus 2b becomes 16 by 5 minus 24 by 5. So it becomes minus 8 by 5. 16 minus 24 is minus 8. Yeah, this becomes minus 8 by 5. That should be equals to, I think, 0. Yeah, so definitely we can cross multiply 5 to, or we can send 5 to the right hand side. We get 16x square minus 24x minus 16 equals to 0. We can divide this with the 16, so we get we can divide 8, so we get 2x square minus 3x minus 2 equals to 0. So what is he asking here? One root of, okay. So can we find this roots? Yeah, definitely we can find this roots. So we can take 2x common, so that means x minus 2 into 2x plus 1. So either x equals to 2 or minus 1 by 2. So one root is 2, the other root is minus 1 by 2. So let us say x equals to 2 comma minus 1 by 2. Now just check for option 1. One root is no, option 1 seems incorrect. Second option is one root is in 1 comma 4. I think that is correct, because one root 2 is between 1 comma 4 and another root is in between minus 2 comma 0. This seems correct. Third root, both roots are in the interval. No, both roots are not negative. Complex roots, no, they are not complex. That means option 2 is correct. Right? Now let us go to the next question, dear students. I hope you understood this. So whenever we have more than one variables, so the lesson is we try to write down the remaining variables in terms of single parameter. Right? Now let us go to the next question. Next question, he says, okay, so there is a series. Actually, this is equals to, if I carefully observe, second, third, and all these terms we have 10, right? So we'll do one thing. We'll take 10 common. What will be remaining is 1 by 3 raised to the power 25 plus 2 by 3 raised to the power 24 plus 2 square divided by 3 power 23 and so on plus 2 power 24 divided by 3. So how many terms do we have? We have 25 terms, dear students. 3 power 1, 3 power 2 and so on till 3 power 25. Or we can even see with respect to 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2 till 2 power 24. Is this in, I think this is in GP. Just check. This is second term divided by first term. What do we get? We get 2 into 3 raised to the power 25 by 3 raised to the power 24, which will be 2 into 3, that will be 6. Now third term by second term, if we do, so 2 square divided by 3 power 23 divided by 2 by 3 power 24, so we get 2 square divided by 2 into 3 power 24 divided by 3 power 23, so we get 2 into 3. Yeah, I think this is in GP, dear students. So the question is very simple. Sum of n terms in GP will be a into a is 1 by 3 raised to the power 25 into r. What is the common ratio? Common ratio is 6. 6 raised to the power number of terms 25 minus 1 divided by r minus 1, right? So 6 minus 1 is 5. So we get 6 by 3 raised to the power 26 plus we get 10 divided by, this is 5, right? 10 divided by 5 is 2. So if I take the LCM, I get 3 raised to the power 26 here and multiply and divide with 3 here. Correct? So we get 6 into 6 raised to the power 25 minus 1. So ultimately we get 6 plus 6 raised to the power 26 minus 6 divided by 3 raised to the power 26. So I think we have 6 by 3 whole power 26, which is nothing but 2 raised to the power 26. This is a very simple question. So 2 raised to the power 26 should indeed be the answer. That's it. Thank you for watching this video, dear students. Meet you in the next one.